What's up, Team Buckhouse? Johnathan Buckhouse here, and in today's video I'm going to cover the question you keep asking me: when to ride flat base, how to ride flat base, should you be riding your snowboard flat base? We're going to answer all of those, but before we do, let's just show you situations of when you're going to be riding your snowboard flat based. Start getting my momentum again. So as you guys can tell, at every level of snowboarding, there's going to be moments when you're going to need to go flat base. And of course, it looks super simple, but when you go flat, it's one of the times of snowboarding where you kind of give up a lot of your control. And the reason why I say that is, what you're doing when you go flat base is you're letting your snowboard go directly down the fall line. Now what the fall line is if I took a ball and I put it on the snow and I just let it go, as it goes down the hill, it's going to take the path of least resistance, which is the fall line. So it's just going to kind of flow with the shape of the mountain, like how it would go down. So when we put our board flat, it's going to do the same thing. It's going to go take the same exact path as the ball that we just put on the ground and rolled down. So with that being said, that means there's moments of snowboarding where you can't really go flat base, or you're going to be fighting the fall line and you might catch an edge, or something weird's going to happen. So you want to make sure that when you go flat, you go flat at the right time. So here's a great example of me going flat down the fall line. Okay, so I'm just gonna, my board is flat, no edges. Now the fall line's taking me towards these trees. Let's do this again. We're gonna go to the middle of the run, and I'm just gonna go down the fall line. So I'm just gonna go straight. My board's flat. Let's see where the snow, where it's gonna take me. I'm right in the middle, so this was an appropriate area where if I wanted to go flat, I could. But I'm gonna be picking up so much speed. I'm going so fast right now. So when going flat base, you're gonna pick up an incredible amount of speed. So we need to do a couple things to make sure we don't get broke off when we're riding flat base. One is to be in the proper body position. Let's go somewhere flat so we can talk about this. We'll ride flat base to get there. Ah, I'm going so fast. Okay, so we want to go flat. We're going to end up going really fast if we hold it, like I was just doing those last two examples. So one, we want to be in a stacked body position. We don't want to be open shoulder. We don't want to be leaning. Good. You okay, buddy? Just pay attention a little bit, okay? You could really hurt someone doing that. Cody almost died right there. Happy holidays. So Cody's like terrified now.
Now every time I hear,
yeah. Which is like, we're in a safe area. Let's go on the other side of the sign. All right, we're in a safer spot. So we want to be in a stacked position. We don't want to be leaning back. What's going to happen is if we're leaning back while we're riding flat based, we're going to get a lot of speed, and then it's going to be time to stop or to make a turn or slow down, and we're in a horrible position to do that. So how we're going to stop, how we're going to make a turn is like the movement we're going to make for a normal S turn, J turn, whatever. We're going to be in a stacked position. We're going to go on our heel side. It's probably going to be more comfortable. So we're going to open our lead knee or lead shoulder, and it's going to allow us to then create a heel side stop. Or you can go toe side, which you're gonna then step up and put pressure onto your toes, like you're stepping on the gas or stepping on a bug. So put that pressure, close your shoulder, and you're gonna be able to end that turn. If we're in this position, scared of how fast we're going flat down the run, we're not gonna be able to make those motions. So be perpendicular with the slope in a stacked position. So that way when we are gaining speed flat, we can make those stops. Flat, toe side, flat, heel side, flat, going towards the trees, we're gonna go toe side. So whenever you want to do like tail presses or nose presses, you're gonna be in a flat face as well. This would be the only time you're not in that stacked body position, but you will be shifting your weight back. But before we get too ahead of ourselves, the most important time that you're going to be in a flat base position is when you're getting off the chairlift. How you can practice getting off the chairlift and being in a flat position is only strap one of your foot in. Get in a nice flat area somewhere around the resort that you can kind of kick around, then stand on your board in a flat position. and see what that feels like with no speed. You do not want to go just start going flat and going 1,000,000,000 miles per hour, because you're going to pick up so much speed when you go flat. So kick around, practice the turn even 1 foot. And this is another way you're going to get good at 1 foot snowboarding, is when you are 1 foot snowboarding, you end up being in a flat position more often than you would think. Also, once you start mastering your S turns, you're ready to start doing more on the mountain ollies. That's when you're gonna go flat base. You're gonna get your board flat, you're gonna load your tail, you're gonna pop an ollie. If you want to know how to do an ollie, I have a how to ollie video right here, you can check it out. But when we load that tail to get that spring, just like we were doing with the tail press, you are in a flat base position when you do that. So a good example of like, when do you wanna go flat? Let's say I'm here talking to my buddy, and all of a sudden my friends just start going by. I'm like, oh, I want to catch up to them really quick. I go flat base real quick, start getting my momentum again, then get into my carving. Another time that you would go flat base is if you hit a really icy area of snow and you can't get your edge in. You're gonna need to go flat for a second until you get some good snow. So let's say this shady section's all icy, I can't get my edge in. I'm gonna go flat for a second, get through the ice, and then once I can tell the snow is getting better, I can make that turn, shave off that speed, do what I need to do. So let's say like, oh, I slipped out, go flat base. Okay, good snow. Whoa. Slipped out, oh, flat base. Okay, we're good. Edge it. Whew. Another time that you're gonna be going flat base is when you're hitting a box or any type of rail feature. You don't want to be on an edge, you want to be flat, because if you go on a heel or toe edge on a box, you're going to slip out, fall on your butt, fall on your knees. If that's happened to you before, it's because you hit the box and you weren't going flat. Oh man, look at this line! Alright, we're at the bottom of the maze. We're going to go flat a bunch in this section. So we'll unstrap our 1 foot. Going to be, once again, stacked, not leaning back. Alright, so as I approach the lift, I'm going to keep my snowboard flat. Just kind of stay chill. This is just another example of when we go flat. Okay, so getting off the chairlift is going to be probably the most important time that you go flat base. As you get better with one footing, you can then use an edge to get off, but in the beginning, you want to have your board flat while unloading off the lift. So first, you're going to want to have your snowboard flat going towards it. So you're not going to be like this way or sideways. You keep it flat. You're going to put your snowboard flat, push off your chair, stay flat, staying flat, and then we can do that. Stop. It's a little icy, maybe hang on to it a little longer, but that's how you do that. So in conclusion, guys, for riding flat base, there's going to be moments all around when you're needing to take your snowboard flat. The biggest thing is being in that right body position, understanding the fall line of the mountain and not leaning back. Remember, when you go flat, you're gonna pick up a lot of speed too. So make sure you know how to get out of that situation, being able to stop, go into a turn, things like that. And of course, unloading the chairlift, that does take practice. So maybe hit the bunny hill, practice getting off of it, keeping your board flat, and riding away from the chairlift. With this being said, I don't know everything about snowboarding, I just know a lot. So comment down below if I left out anything, if I missed anything, guys. Let's help people get better at snowboarding. If you're new to my channel, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button to join the strongest ski and snowboard community on the internet. Snag some merch to support the dream and let everyone know you're part of Team Buckhouse. And with that, as always, thank you so much for shredding with me today. And as always, thanks for watching. Keep evolving. We'll see you guys tomorrow with another video.